Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us once again for our English News Edition. I'm Daniel Cook, your host, Monday through Saturday, bringing you a translated version of today's news stories. A final farewell was given today for the Renea police officer Ibrahim Basha, who lost his life in the line of duty. There was a religious ceremony at the Tirana Mosque in which Muslim believers prayed in memory of the country's latest martyr. At an official ceremony at the Palace of Brigades, family, friends, police officers, and state leaders honored his sacrifice. The Interior Minister Saimir Tahiri, the U.S. Ambassador Donald Dule, the Assembly Speaker Ilir Meta, and Prime Minister Edi Rama all praised the contribution of the 31-year-old police officer and paid homage to him. The Interior Minister said a few words in his memory. "We bow with gratitude before you. Bad luck and an unfaithful hand took your life. All of Albania is with you and bows before you. You gave your life for your nation in a village that has been taken hostage for decades. We will not stop until those responsible are brought to justice," said Mr. Tahiri. The U.S. ambassador spoke as well. "On behalf of the allies of Albania, NATO, and the USA, I express my condolences to the family and to all Albanians. Ibrahim Basha served in Afghanistan, in Mosul, and in Iraq. He has received medals for his service," said Mr. Liu. Prime Minister Rama also gave a heartfelt speech. "I did not know Ibrahim Basha," he said. "We know very little about him. How did he feel when he fought abroad? We do not know, and we will never know him, but we are here to honor him. Our presence here is a memorial to his life. Our words cannot relieve the pain of his family. His future and his dreams are over. Honoring him now, we bow before his symbolic sacrifice," said Mr. Rama. The body of Ibrahim Basha will rest in peace at the Martyrs Cemetery. The police, the Renea forces, and the Rapid Intervention Forces are continuing their operation in the village of Lazarat. The police are searching every part of the village, including the homes of the wanted people, trying to locate the armed group that murdered Ibrahim Basha yesterday and wounded 2 other police officers. The police have identified 10 possible locations that the group may have fired from. They have checked the center of the village and an area 200 meters away from the mosque, where 100 submachine gun cartridges, a grenade, and a knife were found. The investigation team, headed by the prosecutor of serious crimes, is gathering the evidence necessary to thoroughly document the event. The police had declared 21 people wanted, out of whom 11 have turned themselves into the police, and 1 was arrested. 400 police officers are engaged in the operation in Lazarat, working to arrest the criminal group, but they do not have any solid results to report as of yet. The results of the local elections are showing that the left-wing alliance received 40,000 more votes than the candidate of their own coalition, Veliaj. The counting of 98% of the votes reveals that the Alliance for European Albania has received 194,380 votes. Its candidate, Veliaj, received fewer than that, just over 160,000 votes. There is a difference of 40,000 votes between the candidate and the coalition. This, of course, raises an interesting question. Which of the allies did not vote for the candidate of their own coalition? Veliaj did receive more votes than the Socialist Party itself, which received 107,250 votes. The numbers for the Democratic Party are also very interesting. The votes that have been counted so far reveal that Halim Kosova received 30,000 more votes than the right-wing coalition did. The Alliance for Work and Dignity received 88,798 votes, while its candidate, Halim Kosova, received close to 117,000 votes. Halim Kosova got more votes than his own party as well. The Democratic Party received just over 76,000 votes in Tirana, about 40,000 votes less than its candidate, Halim Kosova. In total, 93% of the votes have been counted so far, and up to this point, the left-wing coalition has received 925,752 votes, while the right-wing coalition has received 457,693 votes. The head of the Party for Unity and Human Rights, Vanja Dooley, has made the admission that his party results were very weak in the June 21st elections. Mr. Dule announced that a thorough analysis will be made to discover the reasons for the negative results. He said, "As the chairman of this party, I take the responsibility for the electoral results. Our party will make a deep analysis to find out the reasons why our supporters abandoned the party." Mr. Dule emphasized that the Party for Unity and Human Rights had some conflict with the state structures, which according to him acted unconstitutionally and had a negative effect on their election results. The party ran independently in the elections on June 21st and did not win a single municipality. The British ambassador Nicholas Cannon made a very harsh and direct statement about the justice system in Albania. According to him, there are corrupt judges within the system who make a business out of buying and selling justice. The ambassador said, "There are corrupt judges within the justice system who operate in groups, buying and selling justice, and they are proud of it. There are about 100 corrupt judges in the Albanian judiciary. In such conditions, a strong inquiry is inevitable." He added that the British government supports the justice reform and that they hope that the opposition will contribute with its legal expertise, as the reform should not be denied for any political reasons. The British ambassador made these comments from Vlora, where he was participating in the public consultations on the justice reform. Other diplomats, experts on the justice system from Vlora and Fier, and professors and students from Vlora University all discussed the main aspects of the judicial reform. The primary focus of the conversation was on analyzing the constitutional framework and solidifying the fight against corruption. Once again, thank you so much for choosing Aura News as your source for English updates. Please join us again tomorrow at the same time for more translated news in English. Thanks, and have a great night.